That's so true. Like, we learn so much in Toastmasters. Like, for example, even this podcast, okay, this was a level 4 project. It was an elective. And from the time I've seen it, I wanted to have a podcast. Or, say, for example, write a compelling blog. That's also one of the electives. And after that, I started writing my blog. Okay, the only thing is I've not published it, but I'm just telling you, Toastmasters has so much of, it's like an educational buff. I mean, like so much to learn. Only if you have an,
Actually.
like you said, an open mind. So, yeah. So now you're back in India with your family. And could you tell us, like, what made you take this decision to leave Kuwait as you had a thriving career in Kuwait?
My daughter was getting married. That was the only reason that I came back. It was
Okay.
2020. The world had closed up, and her wedding was in November 2020. Imagine the world is closed, and we have a wedding to get ready. Obviously, I could not be there in Kuwait, continue to be there, and then come back for a few weeks and conduct the marriage. And as the mother of the bride, my responsibilities were big. So I came back.
That's
And I'm
understandable.
glad that I was able to get her married. And I was able to get two of my daughters married. So my responsibilities, I think I was able to do
I'm so glad.
after I retired.
Yeah. So, after so much of knowledge being shared, wisdom, life experience to take back home, let's talk about the most favorite topic, that's your family. So I've seen how happy you were when you spoke about your children, and I've seen them when they came to Kuwait. So, Gayatri, you have a very supportive husband and three talented and beautiful children. Could you tell us about your family, your husband, and your children?
Sure. My husband is someone whom I practice my speeches on. Usually it's a lot of lecturing, and I love that. I repeat, I do not give him the liberty of giving me any feedback. So evaluations from his side, no way. But he's very supportive in that because he understands the passion that I have for Toastmasters and speaking and generally in talking to people. So he's been very supportive. And my three beautiful children, two daughters and a son, all three have been very supportive of who I am, what I am as a teacher. And I'm not just a teacher outside in a school, I'm a teacher at home as well. So they look up to me for many things. And when I joined Toastmasters, they saw the change that I was experiencing, and they saw the changes in me. It was visible to them. I didn't realize it, but they did. And they said, Ma, you are not somebody who just gives casual lectures. You give a very focused lecture. And that's what I did. I think that's what I learned, to be very focused. Give three, four words and be done and let them think about it and stew over it. And that's when they said that I had really
Transformed.
learned a lot. And that change brought a change in my family dynamics as well. Because in a family, the more you talk to your children, the closer you get. But the more focused talk you have with your children, that gives us the best results. And that's what Toastmasters has done for me as well. So it's not just my professional life; it's my personal life also that Toastmasters has positively affected. My family is supportive, has always been supportive, and they will continue to be. And I love being with my family.
So, with that, we come to the end of our questions. And now we come to the lighter side. That's a rapid fire round, which all of you love, and we too. So, the first thing is, what's your favorite hobby?
Scrolling, doom scrolling on my phone.
Okay, coffee or tea?
Coffee,
Coffee. Okay. Favorite season?
winter,
Favorite food?
pongal, which is a khichdi,
Okay. Favorite color?
green,
And competitive or ambitious?
a mix of both, but more on the ambitious side.
Okay. So, could you elaborate why competitive?
Could I elaborate on my ambition or being competitive?
No, I mean to say why you like to be
Oh, to
competitive.
be that.
Yeah.
I love competition, but that's not that. If you have an ambition, you will want to improve yourself. once you can get into the competitive mode, you only want to become the best or better as one more person. So you're always in comparison with somebody. But when you're ambitious, you have no comparisons. The sky is the limit. So you are only you are in competition only with yourself, your inner version. At every step, you are trying to become the better version of what you are, what you were yesterday, and you want to be better from what you were. You want to move to the next level. But if you're competitive, your mind stops. You only look at, I'm going to be in competition with Hazel, and that's the end of it. There's no growth. There's always that comparison, and there's always an issue. There's always the ego that gets hurt. But when you leave all of that and you look at your ambition, you want to become better. So I am an ambitious person in that. I do not compete with anybody.
So thank you, Gayatri, for that beautiful session. I mean, it was so informative, so knowledgeable, and I'm sure all our listeners, and for example, more than the listeners, I have learned so much. It's something which I take back home, and I'm going to use it applied in my speeches, in my journey as a Toastmaster, and I don't know what to say because it's been such a beautiful interview, and I'm really glad that you accepted our invitation. So thank you so much for coming over.
It was my absolute pleasure. I loved sharing thoughts, and as a teacher, I love to talk, as you know. But when it is focused about Toastmasters, because we are so passionate about Toastmasters, there's a lot of things to share, a lot of experiences. And I hope the new Toastmasters who have joined, they would take this journey seriously and move forward, not just as good speakers, but also take leadership roles in the club, in the area, so that they move on in their journey, move upwards in their journey, and achieve many things. Now, as compared to what Toastmasters was, the newer pathways has paved the way for so many new things to take place, so many new talents, so many avenues, and so many new things to learn.
So how do you know?
I think this has given me.
Have you gone through the latest pathway enhancements? You
I
know?
have.
Okay.
Yes, I do. I have finished 2 levels, but I stopped everything. I thought I'll take a breather. But I think after talking to you, I am going to get back into going into my next DTM journey.
Okay.